Hey, what's up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with a new story. The name of the story is What If Naruto Was Alerted of Threats Early by the Kyubi. And yeah guys, it is an unscripted story and my own idea. It's going to be a unique story. I hope you guys enjoy this one, and if you do then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, and follow me on my other channel as well. And one more thing, I have started to watch One Piece, which is a good news. I'm already 6 episodes in. I'm there where it's like they kind of fought Buggy, the clown pirate, and escaped with Nami, Zoro, as well as Luffy. And yeah, now Zoro is injured and resting, and the poor dog, yeah, Shoshu, I guess. Yeah, he got his, well, pet shop burned down, which was like a memento from his dead honor. Jeez, man. This anime is something, and I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna try my best to continue this. And to be honest, I am kind of loving it so far. So in the future, stay tuned because there might be some interesting ideas coming towards you based on the powers or like the devil fruits, because I'm trying to now understand what the concept is, and it's kind of funny and amazing at the same time. Enough said, I'm not gonna spoil any much, I'm just gonna enjoy it. So yeah, wish me luck, and without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins 16 years after the Kyubi attack, on the grounds of a battlefield, of an ongoing war that has newly begun. The one who started it all, the newly revived Madara Uchiha, the hidden leader of the Akatsuki. And they have used the mind-controlled bijus from 1 to 7 tails against the Shinobi Alliance forces that have allied themselves together to stop Madara in his tracks and stop him from fully being resurrected. But Madara, he had a goal of his own. He jumped headfirst into the battle, dismantling the Shinobi forces, defeating the 5 Kages, and leaving even the heroes now wounded and licking their wounds. Naruto was desperate, and in that desperation, when even his sage mode didn't work, he knew only one thing that he could do. So he arrived in his mindscape. You have to get out of here, Fox. What do you mean by that, kid? He's after you. If you leave, there is a chance that we might already spoil his plan and later find a way to defeat him. You must be joking if you think I would run away when my siblings are under that bastard's mind control. As Naruto blinked, your siblings? All of us bijus are linked to one another, Baka. It's obvious that we are siblings, like how you humans claim to be. Oh, I didn't knew that. I'm sorry there's nothing we can do for them right now, but you need to escape. Kyubi. I hate that title. That's not even my name. My name is Kurama. That is who I am. Kurama. It's finally nice to meet you, you dumb fox. It took you 16 long years to finally tell me your name. And always being in a broody mood. You're no better than Sasuke Teme. Don't lump me with that Uchiha. I despise their clan. It's something much greater than my own hatred. Wow. Look, I don't have time to chit-chat. You need to leave, said Naruto, his smile disappearing as he, within his mindscape, felt aftershocks. Madara is going to approach soon. I have bought some time thanks to my friends, but I doubt they would be able to hold him on. No. What? Why? You're gonna let him win so that you can watch him kill us? No, you dumb idiot, I'm gonna help you. Oh, you should have said that. I would have if you would have listened to me. Now listen here. You and I are going to merge together. Merge together? What do you mean by that? Merge our chakra together. In this way you will become the perfect Jinchuriki. You should have said that from the beginning. As Naruto made the hand palm of his open as a seal matrix appeared, Naruto placed it on his guts and twisted it, opening the gates behind, as the seal locks disappeared one after the other within themselves. Alright, Kurama. It's time. Yeah, kid. It is. A suddenly huge surge of chakra leaked out from Naruto, and Naruto's unconscious form woke up with golden chakra surrounding him. And immediately Naruto jumped headfirst, disappearing in a yellow flash. On the front lines, Kakashi and Guy and the others were present, their eyes narrowed. I doubt that we will be able to survive this. While on the other side, Madara Uchiha, who had gotten the control over all the other 7 Bijus in his possession using the Genjutsu, had called out to them to release the Biju Dama. And so, Kakashi closed his eyes. Is this really the end, Senpai? I do not know, but we won't back down. And so, as the Biju Damas came towards them, something happened. Kakashi opened his eyes to see that almost as if the time has stopped by, but a golden flash blitz passed by him, releasing a huge gust of air, as immediately all the Biju Damas were diverted, and in front of them stood a huge avatar of the glowing sun. It was the Kyubi. Sensei? Kakashi saw a visage of Minato standing in front, but that is when he realized that wasn't Minato. This was his own student, Naruto Uzumaki. As Kakashi arrived next to him alongside with Sakura, as Naruto then said, "Alright, Team 7, let's go and beat the hell out of this Madara." Easier said than done, Naruto, said Sasuke. Yeah, I kind of agree with him, said Sakura. Jeez, show a little bit of willpower, would ya? Let's deal with him. And so, they had charged head first. As Naruto took on all the 7 Bijus, Sasuke tried to take on Madara but got pounded to the ground multiple times. Is this what the Uchiha clan has become? Embarrassing. You don't deserve these eyes. As that is when Madara reached out and plucked out the eyes of Sasuke, causing him to bleed and scream. And then he inserted one of the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan of Sasuke into one of his empty eye sockets, while the other one already had the Rinnegan. As suddenly Madara's energy blared and he used the Izanagi. The eye that he had inserted turned white of Sasuke and he threw it to the ground while inserting the new one that he held still in his palm. As the cracks on Madara began to disappear, the Kages who had returned to the battlefield, even with their wounds, were shocked. Oh no, said Onigi, he has revived himself, but how? As Sasuke was seen laying down there in a Yamcha pose, bleeding out from his eyes. That damn bastard, said Tsunade. He jumped head first. Why didn't you stop him, Kakashi? Team 7 went into action without even me noticing. I'm sorry, It's alright. We need to stop Madara somehow now. As Naruto, after dealing with the Bijus, then broke them free from their Genjutsu and tried to attack, but at that time, the Kadomazu appeared, opening its mouth as chains ripped out of it and embedded themselves into each and every one of the Bijus there. As Naruto, he was able to deflect it, avoid it, as he jumped back. What are you doing, kid? Why are you avoiding? You know those chains are inevitable. Just run. Yeah, and you think that will work? If that chain hits me, you're gone. I can't let him have you, or that monster will be revived. And that is when the other Kages, who were Edo Tensei alongside Madara, also arrived. Naruto is right. We cannot lose the Nine Tails no matter what. He's not the only one who have the Nine Tails. As Minato arrived to where Naruto was. Naruto, I need you to run. As he hurried Naruto back to Konoha, where everyone was hidden, far away from the ongoing Fourth Shinobi War. Dad, what the hell? Why did you brought me here? We need to find a way to stop him. No, son. You won't. We will. Here. As Minato focused as all of the Kyubi's chakra that he had within him went within Naruto. What are you doing? Now you have the full Kyubi within you. Both of the sides that is split when you were made into a Jinchuriki. Keep it safe. Then Kurama, keep my son safe. It's already done, Minato. As both the Kyubis merged and became fully whole, as Kurama was now taller. Kid, I can feel we can take him on, but your father, he said that we won't go there. We have to find a way to stop this madness. We can't let Madara win. But on the other side, Kyubi froze, as that roar of the Ten Tails was heard. "What the hell was that?" said Naruto. "The Ten Tails. But it's impossible. Without me, it would not have awoken. How can that be?" As that is when Naruto, using the Kurama's chakra within his eyesight, was able to see it. The shinobi forces being annihilated. And Madara, within a weakened form of corrupted Ninetales, becoming almost its Jinchuriki. "What is happening, Kurama? What is this?" "He awoken a corrupted Ten Tails. But that shouldn't be possible. Unless... I remember," said Kurama with wide eyes. "What?" "Inkaku and Ginkaku. Those two twins. I swallowed them, and they swallowed the flesh from within to survive. They possess some bit of my chakra. He used them." "Damn it. What does this mean?" "It means that he needs us, but not at the moment. He can destroy the elemental nation as it is. We have to find another way." "What?" As Naruto tried to go back. As he arrived at the gates of Konoha, Naruto was slammed into an invisible wall. "What the hell is this?" "The barrier seal. Leave it to Minato to make sure that his son doesn't come back to the battlefield. Always a man with a plan ahead of a plan." "What do you mean by that? Dad made this?" "He made sure that you won't come. Knowing you, he knew that without a second thought, you will come and return to the battlefield." Suddenly a huge explosion was heard, as a blinding light was seen from afar. What was that?" "I'm sorry, kid." No! "Kid, now's not the time to grieve." "No!" "Listen to me, Naruto. Don't let their sacrifice go to waste. We have to find a way to stop this. Remember that. We still have a chance." "How?" "Time and space. Your father, he brought you here for a reason. He's a genius man. Look for clues." And so, Naruto looked towards his jacket after looking around, and there is where he found a note. It led to a coordinate where he arrived was an underground facility, a basement of a sort, but hidden from the prying eyes. There Minato had kept all of his prized possessions, his kunais, his jutsus and scrolls, and his time-space technique, and all the theory and research that he has done on it. "What is this?" "This is your father's possessions that he has led you to. He wants you to do something with it, Naruto. I don't know what. I don't have time for this. We need to go out there and fight. Not everything can be solved with fighting, kid. You need to use your brain. Your father is trying to help you. Help everyone out there. He has made sure that this could work. But how? That is the question." As Naruto went to work, he studied while suppressing his chakra as much as he could, and the sealing suppressor seals that was placed by Minato added to it, making sure that not even a Rinnegan level dojutsu would be able to see through it. And so Madara in the new form state searched for the Ninetales because the Ten-Tail was weakening. Because Inkaku and Ginkaku's chakra was sooner or later going to run out, and he won't be able to do anything without the Ninetales. So Naruto and Kurama began to work. It made sure that they remain hidden. 6 months passed by since the Fourth War had started and the tragedy had struck. Naruto had dark circles underneath his eyes. He was much paler now, but with a single lamp of light in the dark basement, he was working non-stop and was able to succeed. "I have succeeded, Kurama. But I'm not the one who is going to save everyone." "What? What do you mean by that?" "You are." "Are you stupid? What do you mean by that?" "You are the one who is going to save us all. Nobody's going to believe me, Naruto." "I know they will. As a friend, I promise you they will. And I will." "You better promise." "But what are you going to do?" "I'm gonna hold that bastard off." "Are you insane? So this is what your plan is? Send me back to save everyone while you go and sacrifice yourself as well?" "I'll be the distraction, Kurama. And besides, this was my original plan from the beginning, when all this happened. Look, sooner or later I'm going to die anyway. And I know for sure that my physical body won't be able to make through the journey. Only you, who is a form and construct of chakra, will be able to go through it. But even you will be damaged a lot, since this is a prototype seal." Damn it, kid. I know, Kurama. I'm sorry. But please, for the sake of Elemental Nation, your siblings, and for yourself, do this. And so, that is what Kurama did. After Naruto's hand seals were complete, Naruto fell to his hands and knees, panting heavily and sweating heavily as well, because he had a huge debuff of chakra within, and felt like someone has thrown him on top of cactus pod and yanked him, and that is what he felt like at the time. Clutching his stomach in agony as Kurama disappeared in time and space. I hope that works. Naruto clenched his fists tightly and roamed out, using his father's robe as well as the kunais, the tri-pronged ones. After arriving outside, Naruto stood and watched for the first time the ruins of Konoha. Oh, so this is where you have been hiding, Naruto Uzumaki. They tried to save you so that they could find a way to save them. But unfortunately, they did not realize you were stupid enough to ruin everything for them and their sacrifice. You are going down, Madara. Whether you like it or not, I'm gonna make sure that you won't ever revive. How are you going to do that, Naruto? As Madara's eyes narrowed for a moment as he felt silent. Where is the Kyubi? Like I'm gonna tell you. As Naruto charged forward, and at that time, he began to use his father's Fuinjutsu seals as well as the Rasengan and the Rasen Shuriken. His chakra was depleting and he bit down on the chakra pills that he had embedded in his teeth. As the surge of chakra entered his body, Naruto entered the Sage mode as well, with the clone that was left behind within the basement. As the clone poofed away, Naruto entered the Sage mode, giving him another boost of chakra. Madara was fighting a Sage, Naruto, with Minato's flying Raijin technique as well as speed and agility. As Naruto, with dark circles and his skin turning paler than ever because of the chakra depletion that was hitting him faster than ever, was facing off Madara, who was parrying each and one of his attacks, but in the end was foolish enough to believe that Naruto, the unpredictable knucklehead, would not have something in his arsenal. He released 10 of Naruto clones and all of them were poofed away by Madara, until from the ground itself, ripping open, Naruto arrived, slamming Rasen Shuriken into the nuts of Madara between the legs, causing Madara to faceplant into the ground while his crouch was smoking. As he gritted his teeth and used his Rinnegan powers to heal himself. You bastard! How dare you go so low? Hey, my whole planet is about to be destroyed and I'm the only last hope. Do you think I would play fair? You're damn stupid if you think I am. As Naruto was about to charge forward, the Sage mode ran out as Naruto dropped the kunais and went to his knees, panting heavily. The orange pigments on his eyes turned back to his normal skin, as his eyes turned from the amber ones to blue ones. Oh, Naruto Uzumaki. In the end, you have failed. There's nothing you can do. Nothing at all. Yeah, but I just did. As suddenly an explosion erupted from the basement from where Naruto came, as he fell to the ground, panting heavily, his chest heaving. But you won't be able to find what I did. You bastard! You think I care? I can see through your memories. Yeah, I thought of that too as well. And that is why I'm about to go out with a bang. What do you mean by that? As suddenly Naruto made a hand seal. Shadow Clone Jutsus. As more than 10,000 Narutos arrived, but they all had the explosive tags on them. You bastard! His mother tried to escape, but he couldn't. More than 10,000 Naruto descended upon him, parting over bodies, as Naruto alongside him and them all exploded, exploding the whole Konoha, killing Madara Uchiha or harming him so badly that he was nothing more than a vegetable. While on the other side, Kurama time travels through space and time all the way back to when Naruto used his powers for the first time in the Land of Waves. Kurama realized his hatred was channeling into Naruto, but he stopped. Suddenly, the Naruto that was engulfed with orange chakra and red eyes was stabilized. What the? He was glowing golden now, and immediately was able to deal with the ice user as well as Zabuza, which he later found out was using his friend Haku as the ice user. And that is when Gato came, which Zabuza dealt with, but this time both Zabuza as well as Haku left alive. Naruto, what is going on with you? Said Kakashi. I don't know, sensei. And that is when Naruto returned back to normal. But Kakashi knew something, and that was that either Naruto was lying, which he knew was very little chance that Naruto would, or that something was up with the Kyubi. So, they immediately returned after dealing with Gato back to Konoha. And as soon as they did, Naruto and the others went home to rest while Kakashi went to inform Hiruzen of what has happened. As Naruto, while resting in his home, was brought into the mindscape. What the? What is this place? As there in front of him stood Kyubi, without any seal. Kid. Kyubi. Ninetales, what do you want? It's me, Kurama. Damn it, you won't know me right now. I'm trouble and stuff. What are you talking about? Naruto, listen to me. You and the whole elemental nation is in deep trouble. I know this may sound bad, but I was sent here back in time by you. After the 4th grade shinobi started, you need to go and tell Hiruzen and Jiraiya about this. Why should I listen to you? You're the Ninetales and you promised me. You promised me that you would remember. As Naruto for a moment stopped and looked towards the Kyubi's eyes. They did not have any deceit. They did not hold any lies. In fact, if anything, they hold tiredness. A plea. Kyubi's eyes held a plea. Something not to expect from a monster. Oh, okay, I'll go tomorrow. Now. What? Now, please. We don't have much time to waste. Each and every moment is precious. And so, Naruto arrived to where Hiruzen was, within his office, overworking himself again. Ah, Naruto, my dear boy, what can I do for you? This may sound bad, Gigi, but you need to listen to the Kyubi. What? You spoke to it? Yeah, more like it spoke to me. And so, Naruto let Kyubi take over. For the time being, I trust you. I know. Greetings, Hiruzen. Kyubi, said Hiruzen standing up from his table. What have you done? Naruto has given over his cautiousness for a few moments to me. I don't have much time to explain. Every moment is of essence. In the near future, Madara Uchiha would be revived by an organization known as Akatsuki, which your student is currently investigating in, located in Amegakure. How do you... Naruto. He was helped by the revived Minato using the other tensei in the 4th grade shinobi war, and sent back me to save you. You think we would honestly believe that? Minato had an underground basement that only he knew about. He gave coordinates to Naruto. I can lead you towards it. I know where it is. Alright, show me. And so, both of them arrived to where the basement was. It was in an alleyway, as a dumpster was with above, and underneath it was a sewerage system. And after opening the lid, there was a genjutsu that was dropped, and then a staircase was revealed, an entrance downstairs. Arriving there, they found chakra suppressors, a lot of them, and Minato's possessions, the flying writing tools, as well as each and every scroll, and a letter to Naruto about his possessions and all that he had built so far, and the time-space beauty. My god, this is Minato's handwriting. Look, I am from the future. Madara was able to kill everyone. What? Yes, he revived the Ten Tails, becoming the corrupted version of a sage of the Sixth Path. Oh dear god. What happened? The 5 nations allied themselves together when the 4th war was declared, but they were not enough. The Kages were defeated, then followed by everyone. Sasuke Uchiha made the mistake of jumping headfirst, and that bastard costed us everything. Madara was able to revive himself using the Izanagi, and then use the other eye to unleash hell upon us all. Minato made me whole again, and then sent Naruto to Konoha and made sure that it was secured by the invisible barrier seal that only a Kage could use. That is only something that a Kage knows. I know. Naruto couldn't get out. So I told him that must have been a clue and we need to find it. And that is how it all led to here. What happened to Naruto? That bastard. He promised me that he wouldn't do stupid, but he did. I don't know what he did, but he went off to face off Madara all by himself after making sure that I got away from there. So you mean to say a weakened Naruto went off to face Madara? Yes. That is why I need to save everyone. Especially my friend, Naruto. You and Jiraiya are the only ones who I can trust with this knowledge. And you are going to tell the other Kages about this alone. But be aware of Yagura. He is still under mind control. Ah, I remember. A civil war going on in Mizu. Maid Tsurumi will become the new Mizukage, and once she does, everything will be stabilized for somewhat time. But Akatsuki, be very aware of them. They, especially Zetsu, are the main culprits. And I'm gonna train Naruto. And so, after that talk was done, within 6 months Jiraiya arrived and Naruto was taught by him. Immediately, the Chunin exams were cancelled because Kyubi revealed that Orochimaru would attack and he would die using the Reaper Death Seal. So, when Konoha cancelled the Chunin exams, it was kind of a setback for Orochimaru, so he couldn't attack Konoha at the time and weaken it any further. And Kabuto Ikushi, as well as the other spies of Orochimaru, was captured within immediately. And soon after that, Tsunade was brought back as well, because Jiraiya as well as Naruto went to get him. Sasuke was approached by Orochimaru and tried to escape, but this time Hiruzen being there alongside with Tsunade and all, he was detained and brought back and placed under a heavily vaulted arrest, meaning he can't use his chakra and get out. Sakura was bumped out and so was Naruto, but Kurama had already informed Naruto to keep quiet and let things play out as they were. All he had to do was train hard. And once Naruto reached at a certain state where he was able to achieve much earlier the Sage Mode thanks to Jiraiya's training, who was still alive, Naruto was then told by Kurama that it was time, and so they began to practice to use the KCM state, the Kurama Chakra mode. And Naruto began to increase his timing within that state and begin to merge the KCM state as well as the Sage mode, becoming a powerhouse in its own right. While this was happening, Kyubi had revealed to Naruto what was going to happen in the future, and Naruto had vowed that he would rather fight than to do anything, and was proud of his future self that he stayed behind to fight off Madara. As now we see, they were able to get a good news while this was going on. As Jiraiya arrived, I got good news for you, Kyubi, as well as for you, Naruto. What? The Akatsuki members are being captured, and they are being executed as we speak. A lot of them have been captured, especially Zetsu. He is sent to the Blood Prison alongside with Tobi. And this is gonna be surprise, Sensei. What? The Tobi person behind the mask is actually Obito Uchiha, your father's student, who we all thought was dead. Please leave it to something like this to be done only by an Uchiha, and you wouldn't be surprised. As Naruto gulped, well, Jiraiya told him that everything was fine. All they thought was that everything was fine, but what they did not knew was that Madara was alive in the original timeline. Even if they had averted the disaster, he was still the corrupted sage. And Zetsu has used his body as a sacrifice tool to bring back Kaguya, but in a weaker state. And throughout the years, she has been slowly becoming stronger and stronger, and have traced down the Kyubi through time-space. Because of her portal-like abilities, she arrived there, ripping through the reality itself. As immediately Kurama froze. That's the Rabbit Goddess, said Naruto. As As immediately Naruto entered the KCM2 state, as Konoha was under destruction and a lot of firepower thanks to Kaguya, who unleashed her hell upon Konoha using ash bones on the shinobis, while Naruto, Jiraiya, as well as Tsunade and Hiruzen escaped. Naruto, you have to escape from here. She's after you. I know that, but am I gonna go? Kid, I don't know, said Kurama for the first time, being terrified of the rabbit goddess himself, as that is when the time slowed down for them. He arrived. Leave this to me, son. You've already gone through too much, said a voice that Kurama hasn't heard in a long time. His father, his mentor, the sage, Hagoromo Otsutsuki. He arrived. The only one who could see, aside from them, was Kaguya. Hagoromo. This is not your time, mother. Please leave. I do not wish to hurt you. You wouldn't dare. Oh, but I do. As taking over Naruto's body, whose palms burned as sun and moon seal itched on them, Naruto's palm closed together, fingers intertwined, as Naruto muttered out with Sage's voice, Chibaku Tensei, Eternal Seal. As a hand seal was made, the earth itself alongside the Hokage monument bended and formed into a rubble that slammed into Kaguya, who felt chakra drained from her as it was being drained by none other than Hagoromo and was transferred to Naruto. What are you doing? I'm giving you the chakra, making her weak. As Zetsu was trying to escape but was captured within it, and so she and Zetsu, including the one who was there, not from the future, was trapped within the Chibaku Tensei that was formed by Hagoromo himself. And then she was sealed and sent to space again, but this time far away near sun, where she wouldn't come near again the earth. A huge head crater had been left within the Konoha buildings. Fortunately enough, not many people were dead, but there were a lot of deaths that have happened from Shinobi sector. As Hagoromo looked towards Naruto and said, You have proven to me, Naruto, even your future self, that you have more heart to fight for what's right than anyone else. Today I leave in your care my son and my powers. Use them wisely. With that, the sage disappeared in dust as Naruto stood there with wide eyes. What the hell just happened? Said Jiraiya. I think the sage helped us, said Naruto, looking towards them as their eyes widened, neck snapping towards him. What? I saw the sage of the sixth path. He used a Chibaku Tensei technique to seal Kaguya. As Tsunade then said, Naruto, your eyes. As Naruto noticed, bringing out a kunai, one of them had ripples in them, as Naruto was bleeding there in the form of tears. What is this? You become the sage, kid. The sage of the next era. Kaguya might be sealed, but remember now, there are two Kaguyas, one who came from the other time, and the Kaguya that is sealed here within. We need to make sure they never find a way to connect, because if they do, even we won't be able to stop her. As Naruto gulped, now fully realizing what he must do. We all need to be prepared. Tell the others. The threat might have been averted, but the Otsutsuki's as a problem might have doubled. And so it was informed, and now each and every elemental nation was on edge, training much more harshly than ever, preparing always for a war. While the others, they rested and prayed that Kaguyas never meet or break free for whatever seals were placed on them. Not like they had any way left. But Naruto, being the sage now, was aware that she wasn't the only threat here, because the other Otsutsuki's, they might be somewhere out there too, who might come finding and looking for Kaguya, and instead find them, a planet ready to be harvested. As Naruto's eyes narrowed, as the sage, it was his duty to protect, and he would do it every time to make sure nothing happens. As this is where I will be leaving the story of, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, and follow me on my other channel as well, as this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing off for the day. Peace.